Today I want to cover a helpful tip to help you with your deadlift form. So when we think about a deadlift, it is a hip hinge movement pattern, which means we are moving through the hips. So hips are the only thing that's moving. Now we are going to keep our knees soft here to be able to push those hips backwards and forwards. And there's a couple ways that I like to teach the deadlift. And one of the ways is to check in on what muscles are you feeling that are working when you are doing your deadlift. So the deadlift is going to primarily target those glutes and hamstrings, right? The muscles through the back of the body. And another part of this is you can actually put in this strategy when you are working on your deadlift form, is you can take it to a place where you are close to a wall. And when you set up for this position, you are going to actually use the wall as kind of a check in terms of, am I shifting my weight backwards as I do my deadlift? So here's what you're gonna do to set this up. So set up like you would for a normal deadlift. Your feet are gonna be about a hip's width distance. When you pick up your weight, you wanna make sure you've got those shoulders packed, right? So roll them down and back. The knees are soft. Now, in terms of what you want to do as far as distance away, I would say about an arm's length away is about the right place to start initially. So from here, again, get yourself set up, and we are going to shift those hips back. And then once the hips stop moving, that's our cue to come forward. Now, as I am deadlifting, I'm also shifting the weight into my heels. And again, that's going to help you pitch back, really get into the back of the body, and then drive down through those heels. Use your feet to come back up. So really sink those hips back and then drive forward again. Now, if you get a little bit more brave, you can of course come a little bit closer to the wall. At a certain point, there's not going to be much room to move, but this is a good way to teach you to shift the hips back, as opposed to what I see a lot of times, kind of squatting up and down. So give that a try, see how that feels, and let me know what you think.